Hey everyone, welcome to Horrible Gaming. My name is Nora and on today's video we are building a Steampunk Citycore entry. Before we get started, I appreciate if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and notify button if you want to see more content like this in the future. Today's entry build is inspired by these two amazing creators and I definitely recommend you check them out. I'll have them linked in the video's description and you will also find all the codes that I'm using today as well as my socials if you want to go check me out. I am wanting to start a steampunk vibed citycore eventually, but this is not that island. Today's video is strictly just a tutorial. I'm still working on my current themes that you have been seeing on my YouTube channel. However, I do want to start some other projects eventually, so I may be sharing sneak peeks of those in the next coming videos. I'm not quite sure yet, but I thought this would be a really fun tutorial since we haven't really done anything with castle items yet on the channel. And I also got some great inspiration from these two wonderful creators, so hopefully this brings you some inspiration for your island. And definitely again, make sure you go check out both of these creators because they definitely heavily influenced today's video. I honestly am really wanting to do a build eventually that is heavily focused on the castle items, but I don't feel ready for it right now. I just honestly let my inspiration take me to wherever it decides to. Sometimes I'll be inspired to work on my tropical island that we've been working on. Other days I'll be inspired to do something else. And I feel like that's always important in games like this. Don't feel like you have to be pressured into finishing one island and sticking to a specific theme. Play around, have fun, try new things out. You might surprise yourself. For example, like my Japanese island that we just did. Out of nowhere, I got super inspired and I grinded and finished that island in 3 days. I totally surprised myself. I didn't expect myself to feel so inspired just randomly. And honestly, that's what I'm trying to do the last few weeks. Just try to see what is truly inspiring me. I'm still working on our realistic Citycore that we've been sharing. The issue is I've commissioned some designs and I'm getting some help on designs too, and I'm currently waiting for those to be done. So in the meantime, I'm gonna mess around with some other ideas while I wait for those designs to be done. That doesn't mean this island isn't ever gonna happen. It's just a very slow work in progress, and I'll continue to be sharing these tutorials on realistic places as well as we get time on the channel. I want to say also thank you so much for 20k subscribers. That is a number I never thought I would see. I am so emotional to think that I have 20k amazing followers right now. Like, that is incredible. And I have so many good things planned for y'all this week that I hope you enjoy, and a really big surprise that I'm working on. So if I'm not posting too much this week, it's because I'm working on said surprise, and I think y'all will really like it because I've been thinking about what I plan to do this week for actually over a month now. I just didn't know when I should do it, and I feel like this week is a perfect time to get that idea out. I'll also be trying to take some more of y'all's requests for build help and entry ideas this week too. Many of you have been reaching out to me for more entry ideas for different themes, so that is part of what today's video is as well. I'm going to try to figure out several entry videos for the next couple of weeks for y'all to get inspiration from too, of different themes and ideas. So if you are somebody struggling with something, please don't be afraid to leave it in the comment section below. Even if I can't get to it this week or next week, I always take notes of y'all's requests, and I do my best to take these requests in and do them as time allows. So definitely drop that comment if you need some help on a specific theme, and I'll do my best to help you. This entry also is a great example of the fact that we don't need to use as many custom designs now, especially if you're using the castle items. Personally though, I think I still enjoy my panel builds and my wide display shelves. I'm completely obsessed with that item, I always will be. But I still had a lot of fun trying out this new style since I normally don't go for these type of Citycores. I think what made me most excited about this build was the fact that all the gear items move. Like, that just blew my mind because I've never touched any of these items until today. So that is honestly a really amazing detail that Nintendo added. I'm honestly hoping that we will get in the future maybe some more items like medieval wall of different building styles, because medieval wall is a great item, but the issue is it doesn't fit as many themes, and just having strictly castle items feels very limiting. If they added more Citycore structures, I feel like that would change Animal Crossing even more. It would also reduce lag on our islands if we had items like the castle items and medieval wall, but again, for different Citycore styles and structures. Like, imagine having a skyline. I think I would freak out so much for that. Like a really tall, true light up at night skyline. I want that more than anything, because I like using servers, but that would honestly be game changer. Alrighty, anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope this brought you some much needed inspiration. Again, thank you so much for watching today's video. With that being said, have a horrible day. See you next video.